Jungle Bob here. So today we're going to be doing a blade change on a Ferris zero-turn IS1500z. We don't see very many of these down this way. I'm going to change the blades. The customer just bought this used and he wants me to go over it for him, and he brought a set of blades. We're going to put those on, and I will show you how to change the blades. It's pretty simple, like changing most blades, but I'm going to show you how to do it with an impact wrench, and then I'm going to show you if you don't have an impact wrench how you could do it, and then we'll just basically take a look at the motor in general. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and ring that bell so you can catch some of my future videos. And remember, it's free, so let's get right into it. So here you go, a Ferris IS1500z. I've got it jacked up already. Take note, put some jack stands under here. You always want to be safe and careful. This is a commercial mower, came out about 2005. There you go, I don't know. This one looks like the sticker tag on it's 2005. I can't tell. Anyway, it's pretty good. This guy added a seat on it. Right away I can tell though that when it flips forward, this needs to be welded right here. Nice deck on it. Already greased the spindles. It's got a little worn belt, could be changed. Looks like it's got some good anti-scalping tires on here, and they're pretty good. Front tires in good shape. Back tires look good. It's going to need a fuel gauge, and these are pricey. I've already priced it. Water will leak in here, so if you make sure you don't leave it out in the rain. I think these are about 48 bucks. It's got an old Kawasaki engine on it. A FH580V. Yeah, older model. Now it doesn't have the commercial air filter system on it, but it could be added. There's your reservoir for your hydraulic fluid. Look at those nice shocks. And he added this seat on it, so this is a nice seat. The hour meter is non-visible, we can't read it. Interesting note though, even when you lift the seat up, you see the battery hidden down in there? You have to take this off, this reservoir off, to change the battery. Now I don't know who designed that, but I don't like that part of it. And what we're going to do today is, he went down to his Exmark dealer and they cross-referenced these blades for him. And we're going to be taking these blades off, which don't really look too bad, but I don't know. He says he tried to mulch some leaves with it and it just wouldn't do the trick, so we're going to see. And I get a chance to try out my Tecton impact sockets that I won from the Donut Man lawnmower detective, and this particular one takes a 15/16. Now what I was trying to tell you guys was this, under here, I think I'm going to be able to buzz this off right here with just my impact wrench, but you can get I believe it's a 1-inch or something in here and hold it. If not, you're going to have to, if you're going to do this conventional, you're going to have to get you a 15/16 socket with some kind of breaker bar, and then you can come up here and find you a wrench to hold that spindle nut to get it loose. So you don't have to have an impact. I just think the impact, makes it a lot easier. So we're going to change these blades real quick and then take a look at the mower running and stuff. So we got one of the blades off, and I just wanted to show you. It's going to have, it's got this, that,
This is a big old lock washer, and then a flat washer. So just like that. And notice these are two different style blades, but I don't know who sharpened this. I mean, it's got some kind of an edge on it, but you see it's got some nicks and dents in it. We're going to save these blades and resharpen them. But maybe this is not good for mulching leaves because it's not a mulching blade. And I don't know that this one is either. I'm not an expert on blades like you lawn guys out there. But they appear to be the same length. This one probably has got a more lift on the back side because it doesn't have these holes. I don't know. But anyway, so we're going to zip these back on and examine this more a little further. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see this. I'm just trying something new. But anyway, here's your blade. Want to make sure we got the lift part headed up toward the deck, and the cutting edge, which is right here, down. You don't want it like that. That would be stupid, but anyway. So just put your blade back on. Let's go ahead and finger tight. Now I notice on these other ones there's no lock washer, so I don't know why this blade in particular has a lock washer on it, but it does. I'm just looking across on the other ones and they don't have one, but we're going to leave it because that's how it was. Get our impact on there. Now you don't got to crank these on here. Remember, we want somebody to be able to get them off with a hand torque, but we want them on there good and tight. And just kind of give it a spin around, especially since these are aftermarkets. These blades do not have to be timed, so there you go. And we're just going to do the same thing on these other ones over here. I don't know if you can see this. I have no clue. I'm spinning you around. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, because I can't see the camera. Alright, and then we'll take this one. Like I said, put some jack stands under here. You just kind of hold your thing, put it on reverse, and whoops, try not to spin it off. Okay, that one's not wanting to come off, so we're going to have to try to get some more persuasion on it. So I'm going to let the air compressor fill up and put some more pressure on it. Alright, I'm back. My driveway is wet, but I got some dirty clothes on. Now, let's see if it'll come off now. I hope this ain't going to be one of them rusted ones. Finally. Boy, that one was on there. Somebody hammered that one in there. And I don't know if you can tell, these bolts, you might want to spray some oil, put a little grease on them, just so you know it doesn't get rusty on the threads. So you get the idea. We're gonna put this one on. And again, we want to make sure that we have, and some of these will have writing on them. this one looks like a particular way it goes is the part that says X mark is down. But you want the lift part, this part right here, going up. So finger tight. This is a boring video changing blades, guys, but it's all I got right now. It might be my last one. Who knows? You never know. Then we'll get our impact ready to go. Ooh, try not to spin it off. Alright, so you get the idea. We're gonna do that last blade on the other side and let this sucker down. So on this last one, it wouldn't come off with the impact. It was stubborn. So I got me a little heat right here, and I just heated up the bottom of the bolt, and just a little while. You don't want to do too much because you got some seals in here, or who knows, you don't get too hot, just enough to break some of that rust free. And I didn't quench it. If it hadn't came off, I would have tried the quench method too, but I just heated it up just enough, and then that impact zipped it right off. Now here's what I was going to tell you. If you, on that other side I couldn't show you real good, but this is a nut down here. You can get a wrench up in here to hold this down here instead of holding it on the top side, to keep that spindle from turning as well. So anyway, just something quick. Now we're going to get this up. Now I noticed over here we've got a little problem. This blade's hitting right there, but you can see where this is dented in. So I'm going to get the sledgehammer and see if I can't bang that out some and make this blade work. And we'll go from there. So we got this back on, and you can see over here, look right there, right in there. You can see where that blade was rubbing right there. It didn't cut a groove into the side of the deck. But we got that. I mean, now we got that where it clears. I beat it out as good as I can. That's about some 10 gauge steel, I believe. But I got it where it's clearing it good enough. And this probably happened going up and off a trailer. A lot of times these things grab on the lip of the trailer and bend it in. And I couldn't tell by looking at the other blades. We're going to go up there and look at them now and see. I want to see if I can find the blade, the center blade. It's going to be one of these two right here. Got a little bloody. It ain't working if you don't get bloody. I was going to see if we can see on the edge which one was on the center rubbing that inside, because it must have grinded it. It could be either one, it could be that one. That one. I really can't tell. It had worn it so smooth now because it cut that groove in that deck. And anyway, so the blades are changed. We're going to set her back down, see what else we can find out about this bad boy. We got her back on the ground, and I'm just going to crank her up here. I think you got to pull the choke up when you want to crank it. right, hopefully that was some good footage there. I'm gonna check it and see. Then we're gonna pop that seat up and have a look underneath the seat. We got the seat up. You can tell right there where it needs to be welded. This custom seat they put on here is not the factory seat, so it's a lot heavier. And you see how that teeters right there? It's just gonna break eventually. Somebody's gonna flip it up one day and it's just gonna break. But here's what it looks like. There's your 2 fans to cool your hydros. There's your hydro filter. Somebody I did notice has come in here and put a new rectifier on it and just mounted it right here. And to get this off, instead of taking these bolts out here and just pulling this off, you could probably just take and loosen up this bracket here, take this off and this off, and then this whole thing will flip forward, and then you can get to your battery. And there's your fuse panel. It's got seat belts. Says use Mobile 15W50 or Castrol 5W50 synthetic. And if you need to know information under the seat, this is good. This is a 48-inch deck, so it tells you your drive belt and your moor blade number right there. Apparently this comes in a 44, 48, and a 52. So anyway, that's it, guys. So like I said, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, watch all my videos. Appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one. Jungle Bob out.